Magnitude 8.1 earthquake hits South Mexico. At least 5 dead. A massive 8.1 magnitude earthquake hit off Mexico's southern coast, toppling houses in Chiapas state, causing at least 5 deaths and setting off a tsunami warning, officials said Friday. The quake was so strong that it caused buildings to sway violently in Mexico's capital more than 1,000 kilometers (650 miles) away. Residents fled buildings, many in their pajamas, and gathered in frightened groups in the street. Some neighborhoods remained in darkness after electricity was knocked out. The U.S. Geological Survey said the quake struck at 11:49 p.m. Thursday local time, and its epicenter was 165 kilometers (102 miles) west of Tapachula in Chiapas, not far from Guatemala. It had a depth of 69.7 kilometers (43.31 miles). The U.S. Tsunami Warning System said hazardous tsunami waves were possible on the Pacific coasts of several Central American countries, including Guatemala, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Panama, and Honduras, within 3 hours. The house moved like chewing gum, and the light and internet went out momentarily, said Rodrigo Sabranes, who lives near San Cristobal de las Casas in Chiapas, a poor, largely indigenous state popular with tourists. Chiapas Governor Manuel Velasco said that 3 people were killed in San Cristobal, including 2 women who died in San Cristobal when a house and a wall collapsed. He called on people living near the coast to leave their houses as a protective measure. There is damage to hospitals that have lost energy, he said. Homes, schools and hospitals have been damaged. Tabasco Governor Arturo Núñez said 2 children had died in his state. One of them was killed when a wall collapsed, and the other was a baby who died in a children's hospital that lost electricity, cutting off the infant's ventilator. Civil Defense in Chiapas said on its Twitter account that its personnel were in the streets aiding people and warned residents to prepare for aftershocks. In neighboring Guatemala, President Jimmy Morales spoke on national television to call for calm while emergency crews checked for damage. "We have reports of some damage and the death of 1 person, even though we still don't have details," Morales said. He said the unconfirmed death occurred in San Marcos State near the border with Mexico. Lucy Jones, a seismologist in California who works with the U.S. Geological Survey, said such a quake was to be expected. Off the west coast of Mexico is what's called the subduction zone. The Pacific plate is moving under the Mexican peninsula, she said. It's a very flat fault, so it's a place that has big earthquakes relatively often because of that. There's likely to be a small tsunami going to the southwest. It's not going to be coming up and affecting California or Hawaii, she said. For tsunami generation, an 8 is relatively small.